I got a little gifts. I got pop sockets that go back to your phone so you can hold it, take selfies or whatever. I got pins. So I'll definitely encourage your participation. So like I was saying, I'm here to talk about business, entrepreneurship, and how you, at this present time, as freshmen in high school, maybe 14, 15, right? How you guys can start a business right now if you wanted to. And I was asking, who knows about entrepreneurship? What is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is someone that starts their own business, that takes the risk to do something daring, bold, in order to make money. And a lot of times when they make money, they are impacting the lives of others through the business that they start. So I want to see today who here has any interest, even a slight interest, in entrepreneurship or business.
I mastered in business administration. I'm actually in the process of starting my own daycare.
Awesome. Love it. So she says she's starting her own daycare. Now, the beauty of entrepreneurship is that you are a problem solver. So when you start a business, you're not just thinking about how can I make money. You figure out what problem can I solve through my business. So in her case, the problem is people need their kids taken care of during the day. So she's starting a daycare. And now what I want you to do is to think about in your life what things that you like to do, what things that you're good at, what problem you can solve, and how can you turn that into a business that's going to make you money. So for me, look at your phone. Anybody got a phone? Who got a cell phone? Grab your phones.
Oh, they're all out, guys. Grab them.
Yeah, grab your phone.
They're always out.
This is the one time in class somebody asking you to take out your phone, and y'all hesitating. So take out your phone, go to the App Store, and download my app, Prom Social. So the problem that I'm solving with my business is that prom is a very stressful time to plan for teens. And we created a platform, an application for your mobile device to be able to plan, organize, and share prom in one convenient app. It's like an Instagram, but specifically for prom. So with my business, we're solving that problem. We're helping teens plan for prom. Now, I want to figure out what are some things that you like to do, and how we're going to turn that thing that you like to do into something that's going to make you some money. I know everybody in here like money, right? No. All right, you like money. What do you like to do? One thing. What's your hobby? The thing that you like to do the most. You play video games, play ball. What you do?
Play video games.
All right, boom.
Football.
So what are you the most passionate about? Which one? Pick one.
Football.
All right, football. So he said he likes to play football. Now, are you good at it?
Yeah.
So he said he likes to play football. He said he's good at football. Now, how are you going to monetize the fact that you're good and you like to play football? How are you going to make money off of that?
Hopefully get scouted while I'm in high school, by a college scout.
Okay. So that's one way to make money off of the things you like to do and are good at. You know some other ways that you can make money off of
Pardon
that.
the interruption with Mr. Bergman. Please report to the main office. Mr. Bergman, please report to the main office. Thank you.
Black or white? Cool. So he said one way that he can make money off of being good at football and like to play football. He said he's gonna, try to get recruited and play for the league. But that's called being an employee. That's not being a business owner or entrepreneur. What an entrepreneur could do is take the fact that he likes football and he's good at it and he wants to make money out of it. He can become a person that creates videos about how to be a good football player, or create courses on how to be a football player, or make sports gear surrounding football. So it's not the only way to make money just by going to the league, being an employee of the NFL. You can be an entrepreneur, you can take what you like, you can make money off of it in so many different ways. And that's what I want to get you thinking. How can you solve a problem with business? Not simply, how can I work with someone to do this thing that I like to do? I want to get people involved. I got these pop songs, I gotta give it out. But everybody needs to participate in some way. Like, ask me a question about business. I just told you about my business, my passion. I run multiple businesses. I run 4 businesses. Like, business for me is fun. I'm passionate about it. That's why I do it on the regular. I do it every day. So what are you passionate about? And let's talk about how we can turn that into a business so you can start making some money right now. Guess what? Let me tell you all this. Business has no age. You can be any age and run your own business making a lot of money. I know 12-year-old making $150K from selling bow ties on the internet. $150,000 selling bow ties on the internet. You can be any age. A 12-year-old is doing it. You guys are 3 years older than this kid. You guys could be making 3 times as much as him. Anybody can be an entrepreneur. Anybody can do this. What are you good at?
Basketball.
You're good at basketball, right? So do you like to play basketball? Now we're going to go through the same thing as him. How do you plan to go to make money off of basketball?
Like scouts and
So the same answer as him. Is that the best? Now how likely, do we need to break down the likelihood of going to the league and get scouted and making money off of that? The likelihood is very slim. It's not impossible.
stuff. To make your own brand.
Make your own brand. That's all I like. I like to hear that. That sounds, for me, because I like entrepreneurship, I like business, that sounds much more interesting. You feel me? So like figure out ways that you can take the things you like to do and monetize it and turn it into a business. Like so many people think that the only way to be successful in life is by playing the sport, going to the league, X, Y, Z. Like, yo, these days, this is 2019. Those days are over. You can be an innovator and come up with an idea on the spot, start tonight, and start making thousands of dollars this week. Like, I can start a business tonight and make $1,000 by the end of the week. And you guys can do that too. If you guys have the boldness to give it a shot and are able to figure out what ways are you going to monetize things that you like to do and executing on it relentlessly and making it happen. What you want, pen or pop socket?
Pop socket.
What color, black or white?
Black.
Cool.
So it seems as though you're saying to capitalize on the internet.
That's one
Because
way.
because with business, that initial capital needed to invest is where the hurdle is the hurdle.
Okay.
You know? So how would you influence somebody who wants to be in business and is having trouble getting that initial capital?
So what we call in business is a term called bootstrapping. And it's called, there's a little history around it. It's just developed by the term of lifting yourself up by your bootstraps, right? And when you bootstrap, that means that you're taking the small bits of money that you have already and you're reinvesting it into the business and you're making money off of that reinvestment. So for an example of your business, of your daycare business, you don't have to have thousands of dollars to start a daycare business. You can use the assets and the resources you already have to get it started, to get it off the ground. So maybe you're doing babysitting outside of your own home or outside someone else's home or outside of an existing daycare where you're renting a space or you're asking for a favor, hey, can I also daycare here while you're having your full daycare? And you think of different ways to innovate and to be able to get it started, reinvest those profits, and then you have the full business that you always wanted to have. So in terms of having that startup revenue, you don't want to have that as an obstacle that's going to stop you from starting. You want to figure out what ways can I use what I have right now to get the things that I want to get in the future. And if I can't have the resources to just do that big launch, I get a $100,000 loan, if that's impossible, there's other ways to make it happen. But you got to be able to think like an innovator and think as a problem solver and someone that really wants to do business and really want to execute on the things that it takes to be a successful business owner, and that's what's going to make you do it.
So you're saying you could do a business loan as well?
You do a business loan.
You just have your proposal and things like that.
Yeah, and usually if you get it from a bank, it's very hard to do because most banks require 2 years of income and bank statements that you got to prove, and you got to show them that you're profitable enough that you're going to pay back their loan plus interest. Kind of hard sometimes, especially for people like us. It's harder because we don't have the resources to be able to capture that money and get the resources to be able to get those loans. And like Donald Trump always talks about, oh, I had a small loan of $1 million. Like, my parents don't got $1 million to give me. I got to start my own business. I got to make things happen on my own. So it's important that you guys figure out how you problem solve. You want a pen? You want a pen or pop socket? You want one or
I love that you use that example.
I went to UMass, and I went to the College of New Jersey for my undergraduate grade. Now I'm actually going back to school for my MBA program in the fall. I also want to introduce Fatima. She is an entrepreneur herself. she does videography for sports. So she took something that she's very passionate about. She's passionate about sports and videography. She combined it together. She's really good at it, and now she makes money from taking videos of other sports opportunities, basketball games, football games, and helping people create their own brands with the content that she creates on their behalf. So when it comes to business, when it comes to entrepreneurship, the best way to do it is take the things that you like to do, take the things that you're good at, take the things that you know how to make money from. You combine those three together, and you start making money by starting a business off. Now you know how to do that. I'm telling you, you can be very happy in life and you never even sitting 9 to 5 doing the things that you don't want to do.
That is key. That is key.
Now, does anybody, I want some questions, I want some interaction. We got a question, I feel like you got a question. I feel like this guy thinks he's successful. Because he's listening very intently, he's watching. What's your goals in life? What's something that you like to do? What's your name first? Kevin? Kevin's gonna be a millionaire. I see it. Do you think that, Kevin? You should have the confidence, man. Like, with business and entrepreneurship, it's all about confidence. Because if you don't have the confidence to believe that you can do it, you ain't never doing it. But the person that says, I'm gonna do it, he's 110% more likely to get it done than the person that don't think that he can do it. Like, you gotta speak things into existence. I know I'm gonna be very successful. Because I claim it, and I tell it to the world, and then I execute on it relentlessly until it happens. You feel me? Like, it's not gonna happen in a day, but if you have the courage to say that you're gonna do it, then you have the discipline to actually follow through on it, you can make it happen. What you wanna do, Kevin? What are you good at?
Soccer.
You good at soccer? Alright, no more guys, because y'all just talking about sports. Let me go to the ladies, because I feel like in 2019, the ladies are the innovators that are trying to think big and do real businesses.
He wants
Like,
to be a cop.
who? He said he wanted to do soccer. He didn't want to be a cop. I don't know where you got that from.
He wants to be a cop.
How does she know what you want to do more than what you want to than you know? What's going on here? Let's go to the ladies. What are you guys interested in?
I dance.
Okay, tell me about that. Are you good at dancing? All right. And now, do you think that dancing is something that you want to keep as a hobby, or something that you want to turn into a business by monetizing the fact that you're good at dance, you like to do it, and you got to decide if you want to make money from it?
I think that's just gonna be my hobby. I don't think that's
Okay. So all right, take that off. Now, what do you want to turn into a business or into your career?
a therapist. I like talking to people.
Okay. So you like talking to people. So are you good at it? All right. And now, what's going to be your path to turn that into a money-generating career?
I kind of don't want to join anybody else's thing. Like, I want to like start.
You want to start your own practice? Okay. And that's highly possible. Like, what you can do is, one, the traditional route of going to school, because you're going to need the credibility, you're going to need the degree, so that you can practice it legally. So when it comes to entrepreneurship in that sense, you have to go to school to get a degree so you can do it. But while you're in high school, you can practice it by giving advice to your peers. You can find people with problems and talk them through it. So that way you have years of experience prior to actually starting your own business in it. And you're going to be able to be so much more efficient and so much better to the clients that you deal with because you've been doing it since you were 15. So like, don't let it, oh, I have to do this, I have to get my degree, I have to do this to stop you from starting. You can start right now. You could build a brand long before you have the business. And if you do that now, and when you have a degree and everything else to supplement it, when you time to open the doors and have your real practice, you'll be a rock star. That's a real business, and you'll be very successful because those people make a lot of money. Okay? What, pin or pop socket?
Pop socket.
Color, black or white?
Black.
Cool. Yes, sir.
How long did it take you to program this out?
So Prom Social was, the idea came about in 2014. I'm a co-founder, so I'm not the original founder. The founder's name is Edward, and he started the app because when he was in high school, he had a hard time asking a girl out to find a date. So he took that as a problem that he thought that he wanted to solve. So development for the app started in 2016. They finished the app 2017, launched it 2018, and 2019 we're here. We have about 2,000 users, and we're doing a full launch this September. So when it comes to an app business, you got to hire developers, you got to hire business people, you got to hire marketers, you got to hire a lot of different people, or have them on your team that you can create this app, create a business, and then put it to market, and then figure out ways you're going to monetize it. So what we do, everyone, if you have your phones, download Prom Social, download the app, and what we do is that we take the prom goers, like you guys will be when you go to prom, and we find retailers that want to either market to you or want to sell their products directly to you. So every year, high school students go to prom, people need dresses, people need suits, they need limos, they need photographers, and we could connect the students to retailers, and then we are able to monetize the fact that we're connecting two parties. That's called a marketplace, a two-sided marketplace. There's retailers, and there's people that's going to be buyers, and we create the marketplace where you guys come together. And there's so many different ways to monetize your app. We can run ads, we can do sponsorships, we can sell the app to you. It's a free app right now, but what if we decide to do $3 for a download? Or we can do upgrades where you can have a free model where you can free to download it, but if you want the special features, you pay a little bit extra. So it's like, you have to be able to think in a way where how can you provide value to your customers, and how could you deliver value but also get financial return or monetize the things that you're doing for them. And that's how you make a profit-generating business. A lot of people, they start businesses, but they don't know how to make money from it. It's not how it works. You're not going to be able to stay in business long enough to have the real impact that you want to have. So you got to figure out quickly how you can make money from it, or you're going to be stuck with a business that's not making money, and you're going to run out of money soon. Pop socket or pen? We'll call it black or white.
Pardon the interruption. Will Angela Rodriguez please report to the main office? Angela Rodriguez.
Do we have any other questions?
Main office. Thank
Any
you.
questions about entrepreneurship or business? Sir, what's your name?
Dennis.
Dennis? You like money? Before, you like money? What do you like to do?
I like to play ball.
Okay. Everybody likes to play ball. Ball is still life?
Ball is still life?
It's still life? You've been saying that for like 6 years now. Ball still life. How about business is life? Like, can we get that to pop?
I want to be my own boss.
All right, let's make it happen. What's up?
I don't got no ideas though. Like,
I guarantee you we got an idea right now we're about to come up with. What do you like to do besides ball? Or even if you're very passionate about ball, it could be ball. Like I told him what he could do with ball to make money from it. Like, what do you like to do? Here's the 3 things. Listen to me. Listen to me. What do you like to do? What are you good at? And what can make you money? Figure out those 3 things, solve a problem, start a business, make money. Very simple. You said Dennis?
yeah.
All right, tell me what you like to do.
Nah, I like the ball.
All right, you like the ball. Ball's life.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. And are you good at ball?
Yeah.
Who could vouch for this man? Whose man is this? Who could vouch for him? He nice? Can you say you ball too, right? You play football. Who play basketball?
Hi.
He nice? Keep it real. Keep it 100.
Nah, he butt.
All right, you got it. You got it. He can trash you? You good?
You can't trash me. He plays ball, right?
Now, there can't be 2 the best. We need who's the best in the room. I don't want to hear that. All right, let's go. All right, you say you want to be a baller. You say you ball. Say you're good at ball. How you gonna make money from being good at basketball? What you gonna do? You gonna make a sneaker?
Nah. I can give lessons to people that's not that great.
You,
The
that,
and
I like that.
Do you know the and ones?
Look, that. chill. He might teach you.
I said the and
So look, he said that he wants to not. He didn't say anything about, oh, I'm gonna be LeBron and go to the league. He said that I might start a business where I'm gonna teach people that don't have the skill set to play ball at a high level, and he's gonna bring them there by starting a company that teaches people ball. See, that is a business. The problem is, this man can't ball. He can't ball. So Dennis is gonna create a company that teaches this man to be a good baller. You feel me? And then he's gonna pay him X amount of month to be able to become a rock star, so he can potentially go to the league and be next to LeBron. You feel me? Yo, good job. Pop socket or 10? What color you want? Black or white?
Right.
Got it. Appreciate it, man. So look, like I said, I know a 12-year-old that's making $150K off of bow ties online. Figure out what you like to do. Figure out what you're good at. Figure out how you can make money from it. Solve a problem, start a business, make money. Simple as that. Any questions? All right. Anybody else want a pop socket or anything like that?